Hello, and welcome back to the J Warrior 108 YouTube channel. We're continuing our playthrough of Death Stranding 2. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the video, kiss your grandma or don't, and let's get back into it. So far I've had a little bit of mixed feelings. Lots of invisible walls that weren't present in the first one. The menus, they seem to have changed them all, so they're extra confusing compared to how they were in the first one. But the graphics are cool. The boss fight was kind of cool. A little bit of bullshit where he could just instant kill you if he got close to you, but that wasn't explained at any point. It also never happened in the first one, so like, how was I supposed to even anticipate that? Yeah, so like I said, a little bit of mixed feelings. We just reconnected with Deadman, which is cool. Lou's not really present in the game so far, other than the first episode. But anyways, let's continue. We just killed the first boss. Oh, I thought we did. No, we did.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Oh, finally, I've earned a break. Only connected all of America to the chiral network, but thanks. I can finally have a break. Can't see my kid or anything, but, you know, thanks for the break. Here we go, running all our shit to the place we were going in the first fucking place. Also, how did Deadman know when to pause the video? That is something we need to address. Yeah, and I appreciate myself, so what's that matter?
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Picked up some lost cargo, I see.
Sure done did.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Well, considering I'm the one that can use it, See, like the first one, this wouldn't have been a black screen. You would have seen him come out of the shower as the wind was blowing him dry. Like, they cut the budget. Like, they could have just reused that old scene that they already fucking created. So dumb.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago, that is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace.
But Sam is also a BB that grew out from a pod.
The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
I didn't know Dead Man died. It's great that he has a beach and all, but shit. I thought he was gonna be in this game a lot. Sam's best friend, all in all. He's the only person that really had her back for a lot of it, besides, I mean, arguably Fragile. Yes, I'm skipping it for the sake of time, because I only do hour-long videos. Got a problem with it? Kiss my ass, in all honesty. Or leave a comment and tell me about how you wish I didn't skip it. And if I get enough comments about how you wish I didn't skip it, I won't skip it. I think that's fair. Is there anything for me to do on the way home?
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct... Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too.
Yeah,
Also,
great.
you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge.
Exactly like
Just
the first
be
one.
careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators. So without
Exactly
coverage,
like
you'll
the
either
first
have to
one.
ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it.
Exactly
Once again,
like the first one.
Thank you for linking up all Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there. And pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Mexico seems really small.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details.
Isn't his final
I'll take care
request
of you.
giving Lou
Just focus on the
vaccines?
job.
Yeah, present for Lou.
Commencing route creation.
I mean, honestly, fuck it, straight line, why not?
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
Yeah, I kinda gathered that. As it's a BB container and I played the first game. Ah, shit.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
Damn it! I hit the wrong button. Did I not fabricate the bike now because I hit the wrong fucking button because it's all different than the first game? Like, come on.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Of course not. Fuck me. I love doing everything twice. It's really therapeutic for me to just do everything twice. Oh my god.
Hydration recommended.
Do I not get the bike? Like, come on. Wow, they changed so much stuff from the first game, and they just... Honestly, they made it worse. They made it extra confusing for no fucking reason. Clearly I wanted the bike I just built. Duh. Why would I build it and not want to take it with me? Come on. First game, it would have just fucking popped up. And now that I've placed it in my backpack, I better go to cargo management. Instead of like the first game where it auto took you to cargo management. So that you could arrange shit. I don't understand why they made it more difficult than it needed to be. There's so much they could have just taken from the first game to make this way better.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
What do I know? Nothing, eh? This seems slower than the first game, too. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Somebody lend me a hand.
Walking towards the light that guides you home.
Seems weird.
Whisper, whisper, whisper in
Why don't I just have the motorcycle from the first one, you know? Right, I had to click on the stick. It didn't tell me that, but I just happened to remember it.
Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the cage to bay. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Oh no, not the chiral network.
simply
Feels good.
stone. Carry your weight into
Now entering
oblivion,
chiral network coverage.
deep into the unknown. We had no choice the way we're thrown.
Whoops, what happened?
Get out, it's the desire. Just a one up alone.
How far we've come from motorcycle to
Just
wheelchair.
how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
I gotta say, so far I think the first one was a better game. Visuals in this one is better, but like the game overall, I'm a little like kind of disappointed with the invisible walls and shit.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected.
What's that
Level
mean?
5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your
Okay,
shelter is under attack.
that's not good.
They're in danger. I gotta go back.
What are the BBs now when there's no rain? Seriously? That seems to make sense. They're all associated with the rain, but you know, let's make them show up without rain and them be robots. You know, the rain being the main feature of the first game and all, we better just scrap that. Okay, it's a little bit of a... Come on. Sure, you jump off the thing, but we'll just land you right back on it, because why not? Come on. Come on, Miss Daisy, let's drive. And super jump, but you're gonna get attacked by the weird robot thing when there's no rain, even though rain's the whole concept. Sure. It makes sense, don't it? No, not at all. I'm sorry, it makes no sense. I'm being attacked by robots that came to the beach now. And for some reason, I decided to get off the motorcycle. Wheelchair, whatever. Okay, you've lost me with this game. How is this even a sequel? There's no BB. Robots can spawn from the beach. Excuse me? And the robot ninja left. Alright, goodbye, Raiden. This is obviously Metal Gear Solid 2 or whatever. So I'm not gonna be saying perhaps this game is what that's making me gather. I'm gonna be Raiden, right? Leave it in the comments below if you've played the Metal Gear Solid games.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed. Commencing route. Delivery route.
I don't know, I started with such, like, excitement for this game, but now it's just getting weird. Like, the navigation is harder, like, I don't know, it just seems like they're trying to stack themselves up against... That's not what I wanted.
Hell yeah.
Look, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was only organics that could use the beach. So how are robots using the beach now? Right? Need to be organic to get there. I couldn't bring anything to the beach unless it was specifically me being like it's equipment. Leave in the comments below if I'm wrong. Alright? I mean, maybe I am. If I am, you know, I'll concede and say, okay, maybe there was invisible walls in the first one. Maybe there was the blackout screens in the first one. I don't know. It seems like that's just new to this one, and I'm kind of disappointed. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
Nobody's home. Maybe outside. She can't have gone too far from the shelter.
I hope it's this way. Shit!
Eyes open, dumbass.
Are these not my footsteps going the other fucking direction? Wow, way to just give me my own fucking footsteps after telling me to chase down footsteps. Wow. Fucking wow. Why would my footsteps still be there? In a place that's notorious for sandstorms. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was just supposed to know when it popped up and said search for footprints that I was actually supposed to hold the button and look for, you know, where it said fragile was. Like, maybe I'm the problem. My bad. My absolute bad. Oh no, the footprints are going in the wrong direction again? Jeez, I wonder if those are the footprints I'm supposed to follow or not. Being as the only footprints it's showing me are my own. Goodness gracious. I mean, the first one was so good. How is this allowed to be released from development?
What the hell happened? Lou. I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Why was there footprints if she left on a bike? Shouldn't have been tire tracks? Leave it in the comments below.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
So she thought of him as equipment because in the first game she couldn't jump anything that wasn't equipment. But she could jump Sam with her, right? So... it's just... It's not making sense to me, it's the problem. She could jump Sam with her, but she can't jump Lou with her because it's not equipment, because now she has some jumping disease, maybe. I don't know. It's just... It's not making sense in my brain.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Episode 2. Lou. Lou died? What the fuck? It's been a month. How come the machines use the beach? But she can't use the beach? I don't know. So Lou died. That is... Seriously? The whole first game was about making Lou survive. Maybe there'll be a big reveal later on in the game. I don't know. This just seems... sad. I don't know. So far, it's been... cool. Like, I really love the visuals. The game's pretty cool, like it's very much a continuation of the first one. But then we get into, there's black screens instead of just showing him walking to the shower. The first game he walked into the shower, there was no issue. And then all of a sudden there's an issue. They got a black screen in. Okay, whatever. Then you get into the BT fight for the boss, or no, even before that. You get into, oh, there's BTs here. You should have known that you had to kill them in the area, even though if you played the first game at all, you never had to kill the small BTs. You only ever had to kill the boss BTs. That was the only ever requirement. So you're like, okay, well, I remember the first game. So I will do that. And then it goes to, oh, by the way, Fragile can only breach equipment through, but some random ninja bad guy can breach 100 robots through it, and there's no issues. But by the way, in the first game, she could jump Sam, but randomly she can't jump Lou, even though Lou's a living being exactly the same as Sam. And if you're trying to tell me it's because he's a BB, let me remind you that Sam was a BB. Right? Like, I don't know, leave in the comments below. Also, there's invisible walls. The first game didn't have invisible walls that I ever found. You can climb any mountain you wanted. This one, you try and climb the mountain, and invisible wall. You can't climb that mountain.
The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. But just Lou.
And I get it. She's sick, so she could only jump Lou. Okay, sure. Why not? Sure. I'll believe you there. It's because she was sick. But now apparently Lou's dead. Man, I'm not liking the start of this so far. Dead man's dead, Lou's dead. She's sick, but somehow her skin is healed, but we didn't explain that. Now Lou's a dead BB with an octopus complex. For some reason, reverted back to 11 months ago. Even though Lou should technically be a repatriate because Sam's a repatriate who was a BB, and he's a repatriate because he's no longer connected to death because he was a BB, same as Lou. Like, Lou should be a repatriate. I don't understand what's going on.
I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know.
It's like the first game never happened so far. Maybe it will be explained as the time goes on. I hope it is. Because so far I am actually kind of disappointed with the story so far. I don't understand why it doesn't make any sense.
Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me.
Now Sam randomly has gray hair? What the fuck? I'm a blonde. I had to experiment. I sat out in the rain, but only my hair and my beard caught it. I don't get this shit.
crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Episode 3, Drawbridge. Yeah, now I'm dead on the beach because I'm blue, which is how the first game ended, question mark. And I only say question mark because it was just like a false credit scene before the real credit scene.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Gameplay, graphics, I am impressed by. The story so far, I am disappointed by. It seems to just keep contradicting itself gameplay-wise. There's invisible walls, which I never encountered in the first game. There's black screens where it just plays audio instead of just showing what happens. Seems like a downgrade from the first game. Definitely mixed feelings so far. I mean, the whole point of the first game was to get Lou safe. Now Lou is apparently dead. Really? I don't know. I hope there's more explanation as to why his hair just randomly became gray. Maybe I missed something in the time. There was a time skip, but I don't remember anything being shown as there was a time skip. Leave it in the comments below if I missed how much time passed between when Lou was taken and this. I don't remember seeing anything pop up on the screen saying like 6 months later or whatever. So far I'm just confused.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on.
Why
I'll
are
help you
we
get your bearings.
dead?
This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America.
Anyways, be sure to
I'm
like,
sure
comment,
a lengthy
subscribe,
journey will help you to
and we will see you in the next video. Peace out. I hate to end it here, but I am limited by how much I can record at once.